How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So we got just a little bit more than an hour before the polls close here in southern Idaho. Yes, that's right. Idaho has two time zones, which means southern Idaho has to wait an extra hour while we wait for northern Idaho polls to close with their 8 to 8. So you see me down here. Down in front of the Capitol. Yes, I am. There's a replica of the Liberty Bell. And back behind me there, we got the statue of Governor Steunenberg. It's one of our earlier ones, notorious for getting himself assassinated. Yeah. How good do you gotta be in order to get enemies? They'll kill you. In 1900, right? Anyway. So as has been pointed out, today's actually an interesting day because despite the fact that it is not the general election here in Idaho, what we will end up seeing is nearly 80% of our elected officials will be decided tonight. Yes, they will. 80% of our elected officials will be decided tonight. I don't know exactly how well some of you feel about that. I'm not particularly comfortable with it. That's where we're at. Hey, now remember, folks, you got a little bit more than an hour to go down and vote tonight if you live in southern Idaho. You're in northern Idaho, you got just a touch over 2 hours from now before the polls close up there. This is the night. Yeah, you know the drill. It's important regardless of what it is you think about it. Now we got. This is interesting because the first time in a long time, Idaho actually had three, count them, three primaries going on this year. Okay, it's been a while since we've done that, but the three primaries we actually have going on were the Republican, the Democrat, and the Libertarian, right? Okay, this is interesting. Reason why is because the Libertarian, there was only one where you were going to get a choice. That happened to be the gubernatorial race. Okay, those of you who were paying attention, John Dion Jr. and Paul Sand, former mayor of Whitebird. Yeah, those of you who are familiar with Priscilla Giddings' address of record, yes, Whitebird. They're running for Libertarian gubernatorial nomination for the general. Hey, they will be decided tonight. Which one of them goes forward to run against who wins against the Republicans and who wins against the Democrats. Now, the irony is, you actually looked at the Democrat ticket. There were only two races where there was an actual competition. Only two races where there were more than one Democrat that signed up to run. One of which was the senatorial. Yes, running against Crapo. Now, the other one that's particularly interesting is because of the three, yes, count them, three Democrat gubernatorial candidates, only one of them actually got their name on the ballot. The other two are requiring write-in. Guys, how'd you chew that up? You know, it's not like it was that hard to make sure that you were registered as a Democrat when you signed up to run as a Democrat. Now, admittedly, 6 years ago, when I first ran as a Libertarian for state seat here, I made that mistake as an unaffiliated. I actually had to register as a libertarian in order to continue, but at least I was actually unaffiliated at the time, I believe. So it was just a simple piece of signing a piece of paper. Got myself done, good to go. Yay. I mean, you're running for governor, man. Governor. And you let the fact you registered as a Republican 2 years ago in order to vote in the last one get in the way. It's all right. He's still actually one of the best Democrat candidates they got. They're going to be able to field, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. Meantime, said 80% of elected officials, most of them are going to be incumbents. They're going to be incumbents. Guys, the incumbents from the last 2 years, easily 70% of them will be back sitting in these halls. Easily recreating the supermajority that existed for the last 10 years in our upper and lower houses. %70 of our elected officials that will be decided tonight are incumbents or have held office in one of these sat in one of these seats sometime in the last 4 years. Nobody challenged, nobody stepped up. Republicans didn't step up to replace them. Democrats didn't step up to challenge them. Libertarians, not near enough of us. There's anything the last few months should teach us, folks, the last 2 years. If there's anything the last 2 years should have taught us, it's the necessity to participate in our governance. We got 2 more years of learning that lesson, folks. Come on, get out, show up, take care of business. It's what we're here for. It's how we build a better future. You, me, community. Together we can fix what's broke. Anyway, you'll see more of me between now and November. Yes, you will. Love you guys. Take care of each other. It's going to be a rough ride. Love you.